cleaned my pot, and I hope I've erased every trace of... As I said, I have very high hopes for my last little... Look at this. I think the solution may be this. Confit. It's a proper confit. I hope it's a proper confit. And it's made by Castaing, France. I've never had this. I'm really excited. Oh, and I didn't show that. I'm going to have two at the same time, and this is a coq au vin from the same company, Castaing. This is a roaster in red wine. Ooh, look at this. That will be the duck fat. If I didn't know better, I'd think that I was back on one of the cans that have been processed with gelling agent. But I know that this, or at least I certainly hope that they haven't done that. Let's see, I wonder if that's enough. Again, never judge canned food by what it looks like when you open it, because it's unfair. There we go. And I'm going to be cooking the coq au vin at the same time. Come on, coq au vin, I'm putting my hope in you. There we go, look. That's a French rooster in red wine. Oh, yeah, this is a lot of food. That's the sauce. That's the red wine. I'm very tempted now to add some red wine of my own into the sauce while cooking it, but I shouldn't do that, should I? Because that would be very, very unfair. Because I'm performing a test. I mustn't forget that. The duck, the confit, should actually be in the oven, and I know that it should get kind of roasted in the oven, but I'm going to try to cheat. Let's see, that's the trick. I'm going to read the instructions this time. Warm in a bain-marie. What's a bain-marie? It's just warm. Warm it up. That's all you're going to do. Okay, let's just warm it up. Coq au vin from Castaing. And the boat is now filling up with a wonderful smell. Look at that. What I've done is I turned it upside down. My last attempt to actually fry to see if that skin can get fried, which it should. It should get deep fried. And the coq au vin is doing just fine. But I discovered something that I want to show you. When I read the ingredients list, mushroom, carrots, modified cornstarch. Can you believe it? Modified. Castaing, what have you done to your roaster? It shouldn't need any of that horrible, horrible substance. What have you done to it? I need to look into this subject. Someone needs to inform me. What's the thing with starch? Why is everyone using starch? And well, I still have my hopes up for that one. Duck leg, duck fat, salt. Okay, let's hope. Let's really hope that that's true. I'm going to believe it is. I'm very biased. Everyone can tell. Right, they're done. Okay, here we go. Food presentation is a non-issue in this test. Food presentation is just not something that we do. That's the duck, and here's the rooster. I'm going to try them at the same time. Let's see if we can't have ourselves a treat finally. Where do we begin? I want to begin by this. Begin with this. It's been a long day of bad food, and it ends like this. Jesus, I'm very, very happy now. I'm going to have another bite. Look at that. Look at the texture of that. Now it's time to try the rooster. The rooster in the suspicious sauce. Why did you do that, Castang? Why did you disappoint me? I had my hopes up. But let's see what the rooster is. The texture is fantastic. Look at that. It just falls apart. Coq au vin. Rooster in red wine. And it is good. It is good. I'm going to try the sauce now. I will have to. I mean, this is a fair test I'm performing. I am going to try the sauce. Because the sauce, anyone who's made these classic French casseroles will know that the sauce is crucial, because that's where all the flavor comes from, and that's what fills your mouth with. And it is nice. It is nice. But it's not as nice as it could have been. I'm not an expert on this, even if I try to sound like one, but I imagine this sauce, with its ingredients, would taste better if it didn't have food starch in it. Someone enlighten me, please. What's the deal with food starch? There is a downside to the French cans, and you've guessed it. This one cost me 17 euros. And this one the same, 17 euros, 17 euros. Hope I'm right when I say that. I said 17. I made some calculations now. I said 17. I should have said 1875 euros for this, and the same for the coq au vin. We're a family of 4, and at least 2 of us would have another helping. If we were out for a week, that would be 787 euros a week, and that's just the dinner. You still have the breakfast and lunch to calculate. And so how do we solve that? Well, I guess that this is a one-time treat. It's a one-time treat. It's just once, and I'm enjoying it. These together cost me the same as that. It's the same price. Okay, out of the ones that I could buy again if I wanted to, that's a decent, not a meal. It's not a meal. It's a decent drink or a consommé. Okay. Campbell's. I'm sorry. I'm actually not sorry. I think you could have done a lot better than that with your experience. The halal butchered goulash, I might buy again because of the meat, but I will throw away the sauce. Never again. Ravioli, never again. Actually, my children love this, so I will buy it again. And I'll never buy this again because I would be bankrupt within a week of sailing. Rooster is a fine rooster. And it's a meal. It's a good meal. It's a fine rooster. but the sauce, where the starch, what we're going to say about that. The duck, favourite number one, absolute favourite. The duck leg cooked in his own fat is, this is love in a can. This is dignity in a can. This is.